Close your eyes and imagine a land where tomorrow rises before the sun. A country where sacred shrines whisper beside bullet trains, and where a cup of tea is poured with the same care as a samurai once drew his sword. Welcome to Japan, a world that doesn't just exist in time, it transcends it. From neon skylines to silent bamboo forests, this journey isn't just travel, it's transformation. But before we begin, when is the best time to walk this path? Japan has 4 faces, each one breathtaking, but not all equally kind. Spring, March to May. The land awakens. Cherry blossoms bloom like pink snow, painting temples and parks in delicate dreams. Kyoto's Philosopher's Path, Tokyo's Ueno Park, Hirosaki Castle, they all turn into living paintings of peace. Then comes autumn, September to November. The air turns crisp, and maple leaves ignite the mountains in fiery reds and golds. Fewer crowds, gentler light, perfect for wandering through ancient streets and timeless gardens. But beware of summer. June to August brings heat, humidity, and the fury of typhoon winds. The southern islands tremble under rain and thunder, a wild season best admired from afar. And then winter, December to February. While the north turns into a white wonderland for skiers in Hokkaido, the chill can freeze even the pathways of Mount Fuji. So remember this, spring and autumn are Japan's golden seasons, when the country breathes beauty in every direction. Now that you know when to visit, let's talk about how to enter Japan. The first thing you'll notice at the airport is the silence. Everything moves with precision, polite, efficient, and almost poetic. It's your first taste of Japan's rhythm. For travelers from the United States, the United Kingdom, and Canada, good news. You can enter Japan visa-free for up to 90 days. All you need is a valid passport and to fill out a simple form on the Visit Japan web portal before arrival. It's fast, paperless, and designed with that signature Japanese efficiency. If you're from a country that requires a visa, Japan's new e-visa system makes the process smooth and straightforward. Just apply online, wait a few days, and you're ready to board. So whether you land in Tokyo, Osaka, or Hokkaido, your welcome will always feel the same. A soft bow, a kind smile, and the quiet promise of adventure. Because in Japan, even your arrival feels like part of the story. Your journey begins in Tokyo, a city where the future hums beneath your feet, and ancient spirits linger quietly in the corners of every street. It's not just a city, it's a pulse, alive, bright, and endlessly in motion. Start your morning at Asakusa's Sensoji Temple, where the air smells of incense and centuries of devotion. Watch locals bow before golden altars and let the temple bells echo softly through your heart. From there, dive straight into Shibuya Crossing, the world's busiest intersection, where hundreds of strangers flow together like waves in a human ocean. It's chaos, yet somehow perfectly synchronized. In that moment, you'll realize this is Tokyo's heartbeat. Take a turn into Harajuku, where fashion defies logic and creativity has no boundaries. Each street is a living canvas, neon, color, and youth. Then slow down at Meiji Yunji Shrine, a hidden world of calm tucked inside the heart of the city. Walk under ancient cedar trees, hear distant clap of prayer hands, and feel the contrast that makes Japan unforgettable. As night falls, let Shinjuku's neon glow guide you. Sip ramen at a tiny stall, watch the steam rise, and listen to the city sing its lullaby of light. Each alley holds a story, each lantern a memory waiting to be found. And if you crave something surreal, step inside Team Lab Borderless, where digital light moves like water and you become part of the art itself. It's Tokyo's way of reminding you that technology can also feel human. Tokyo isn't just a place you visit. It's a feeling that stays with you, a rhythm that follows you long after you've left. Just a few hours from Tokyo, the city's rhythm fades into whispers of wind and mountain air. Welcome to Hakone, the doorway to Mount Fuji, Japan's most sacred peak. Here, the world slows down. Steam rises from natural hot springs, and the scent of cedar trees fills the air. Every breath feels older, purer, timeless. Take the ropeway high above Lake Ashi, where the clouds drift beneath your feet, and Mount Fuji reveals itself, a perfect snow-capped crown touching the sky. Some call it the mountain of the gods, but when you see it, you'll simply call it divine. As evening falls, rest in a traditional ryokan. Slide open paper doors to a view of misty hills. Bathe in a warm onsen beneath the stars. If you wake before dawn, step outside quietly, because when the first light touches Fuji's peak, that golden moment they call Goraiko, you'll understand why Japan calls this land sacred. Next up, Kyoto. Once the capital of Japan, and still the beating heart of its soul. Here, every temple, every whisper of wind feels like a page from an ancient poem. Walk the sacred path of Fushimi Inari Shrine, where thousands of crimson torii gates form a tunnel through time. Each step carries you higher into the mountain's silence, where sunlight flickers between gates like blessings. Then stand before the golden pavilion, Kinkakuji. It shimmers in the still water below, its reflection glowing like fire and gold. Some say it's beautiful, but it feels deeper than that. It feels eternal. Wander through the Arashiyama bamboo grove, where tall green stalks rise like columns of a living temple. As the wind moves, the bamboo whispers, and for a moment, the whole forest breathes with you. It's not just nature, it's meditation. At sunset, follow the lantern light to Gion District. Old tea houses line narrow streets, and somewhere behind a paper door, a geisha glides by, graceful as a moonbeam, wrapped in silence and centuries of art. Kyoto doesn't shout for attention, it whispers, and if you slow down enough to listen, you'll hear history itself breathing all around you. A short train ride from Kyoto, and time slows even further. You've arrived in Nara, a place where nature and faith live side by side. Here, sacred deer roam freely through temple grounds, bowing gently to greet the people who visit. Feed them, and they'll bow again, a graceful gesture of respect that feels almost human. At the heart of the city stands Todaiji Temple, a wooden giant built nearly 13 centuries ago. Inside, the world's largest bronze Buddha sits in calm stillness, towering, peaceful, and eternal. As sunlight filters through the ancient beams, you'll feel it. a quiet power that asks for nothing but silence. Nara isn't a place to explore in a hurry. It's a place to breathe.
From the quiet temples of Kyoto, you now arrive in Osaka, a city that doesn't whisper, it laughs. Here, life is louder, brighter, and bursting with flavor. Follow the glow of Dotonbori, a river of neon lights reflecting off the water like liquid color. Giant signs of dragons and octopus rise above bustling streets, each one inviting you to taste everything. Try takoyaki, golden balls of dough with tender octopus inside, sizzling on open grills as steam fills the air. Then dive into okonomiyaki, a savory pancake that tastes like joy itself. Every bite in Osaka tells you the same thing. Food here is not just eaten, it's celebrated. By day, climb the stone paths to Osaka Castle, a symbol of strength rising above the modern skyline. By night, return to the streets, where laughter echoes, lanterns sway, and strangers become friends. If Tokyo is Japan's brain, then Osaka is its beating heart. For those who wander a little longer, Japan begins to reveal its quieter, deeper soul. Beyond the shining cities lie stories carved in time of resilience, faith, and breathtaking beauty. Travel west to Hiroshima, a city that rose from the ashes of tragedy to become a hymn of peace. Walk through the Peace Memorial Park, where the air itself feels sacred and the echo of bells honors every heartbeat lost. Then cross the calm waters to Miyajima Island, where the floating Itsukushima Shrine rises from the sea, a red torii gate that seems to connect earth, ocean, and heaven. At sunset, as the tide pulls away, you can walk beneath it and feel the quiet strength of a nation that learned to rebuild. Journey north to Kanazawa, a castle city where samurai houses still stand untouched by time. Stroll through the Kenroku-en gardens, where every stone, stream, and maple tree has its own reason for being. Here, beauty isn't created, it's cultivated. Each petal, each shadow perfectly placed, like Japan itself. High in the mountains lies Takayama, a town that feels frozen in the Edo era. Wooden homes lean over narrow streets, sake breweries scent the air with warmth, and local artisans still craft as their ancestors did centuries ago. If you visit during festival season, lanterns drift through the night sky like floating prayers. For seekers of spirit, walk the ancient Kumano-Kodo pilgrimage trail. Through misty cedar forests, mossy stone steps, and shrines hidden in silence, you'll trace the footsteps of emperors and monks. Every step is both a journey and a prayer. And if your heart longs for the sea, fly south to Okinawa, where turquoise waters kiss white sands under endless sun. Here, time slows to the rhythm of waves. Dive among coral reefs, taste the island's sweet pineapples, and feel the warmth of the Okinawan people, whose secret to long life is simple: joy. These hidden worlds remind you, Japan isn't just a destination to see, it's a story to feel.
From the silence of Hiroshima to the laughter of Osaka, from mountain trails to island tides, this country teaches one timeless truth, that beauty and peace are born from harmony.
To truly experience Japan's magic, you'll need a ticket that opens the whole country. It's called the Japan Rail Pass. With one pass, you can glide from Tokyo to Kyoto, from Osaka to Hiroshima, on the legendary Shinkansen bullet trains that slice through the landscape at over 300 kilometers an hour. Smooth, silent, and impossibly precise. They are Japan's heartbeat in motion. A 7-day pass costs about $325 and covers unlimited travel across major lines. It must be purchased before you arrive, but it will save you time, money, and countless logistics. For short city rides, use a rechargeable IC card like Suica or Pasmo. Just tap, ride, and go. Simple, efficient, very Japanese. And here's a traveler's secret. Sit on the right-hand side of the train leaving Tokyo, because when the clouds part, you'll catch one last glimpse of Mount Fuji rising like a dream beyond the window. Travel in Japan isn't just about where you go, it's about how gracefully you get there. In the end, Japan isn't just a place you visit, it's a feeling that follows you home. When you leave, don't say goodbye. Just whisper, "Ittekimasu." It means, "I'll return." Because once Japan touches your heart, you always do. If this journey through Japan touched your heart, let it live on with a like, a comment, or a share. Tell us, which moment called to your soul the most? The cherry blossoms of Kyoto, the lights of Tokyo, or the calm waves of Okinawa? Subscribe to Virtual Voyage and join us as we travel the world, one story, one heartbeat, one wonder at a time. Until the next journey, keep your eyes open and your heart wide awake. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you for watching.